Hello my fellow exquisites, my own special people. Welcome back to our channel Elsie and the Girls. This video is a follow-up to our last video where I promised to show you how we cook Koki beans. Yes, I know a lot of you will be wondering what Koki beans is. I will definitely explain to you what Koki beans is, but first of all, these beans can easily be crushed in a blender and the skin easily washed off with water, but grandma prefers to do it the traditional way, so that is her choice. Koki beans is made with a particular type of beans like the one you're seeing here. It is called moi moi in Nigeria. Yes, I know Nigerians call it moi moi. I'm not sure how it is called in other countries, but I know other countries have different names for this type of beans, but it is known in Cameroon as Koki beans. Please, if you know the name or the English name for these beans, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment in the comment section below so that I can also learn. Without further ado, let's start cooking. At this point, grandma has already washed the beans and now it's time for her to grind it. It is important that you watch out for the grinding so that it doesn't turn out to be too pasty or too soft. After grinding the beans, it is poured into a wooden mortar to prepare for the next step. The mortar is a very important part of prepping Koki, but you can afford to do without it. The only thing is you might not get the same results. Now it is time for grandma to position herself so she can continue mixing the ground beans from the floor. This is a very typical step and you need to be very comfortable so that you can do it properly. At this point, salt is added to taste, but I missed showing you one very important ingredient that we use to enhance the taste, and that is called Ajinomoto. I'm sure a lot of you know it. Next up is the palm oil. This is an important ingredient that makes a whole difference. As you can see, grandma is warming up the oil so that it will be light enough to mix well. Can you recognize the green leaves here? Yes, that is fresh banana leaves, guys, or plantain leaves. It can be substituted with foil paper. The warmed up palm oil is poured into the ground beans and ready to be mixed. Grandma has to keep stirring the mix until the palm oil fades in, giving it a yellowish color. Yes, that is the exact yellowish color that is required. Some people like a lot of palm oil in their Koki. Again, it is their choice, but this is how we prefer it here. Water is equally added into the mix as needed, just so that the Koki doesn't get too tough or strong after it's been cooked. Yes, I am the salt taster of the house. I should be able to determine if the salt is good enough. And yes, we just have the right amount of salt and seasoning for the koki, and it is time for us to start tying the koki. Despite having banana leaves, we are still adding foil paper because the banana leaves are not large enough to gather the beans. In Cameroon, for instance, the leaves are prepared in such a way that the middle part of the leaf is never removed. I'm not sure how that part of the leaf is called, but it is never removed so that the koki can easily be gathered and tied. So, since the middle part of the leaf has been taken off, Grandma has to figure out a way of putting this thing together. Yes, we thank God for the resources that we have in order to make this happen. Now Grandma is using a small bowl to scoop out the beans from the mortar into the prepared leaves. The quantity has to be just enough to avoid spilling while tying it and even while cooking. While the tying process is going on, the pot in which the koki will be cooked is placed on the stove with about a cup of water. The water is brought to boil so that by the time the bundle is tied and ready, it can be placed in the pot. The same process will be repeated until the koki is all tied and placed in the pot.
What's your own problem?
Zina. Yeah, finally we have come to the final scoop. So Grandma decided to add some rice to the koki. I have never eaten koki rice before, or koki beans and rice, but Grandma says it is very delicious, and I'm taking her word for it because when she says so, it means it is actually very delicious. I can't wait to eat this koki that has rice in it. So this is how our koki looks like in the pot. We actually have 1, 2, 3, about 5 bundles of koki in there. Yes, I just love this moment when the food is ready. Our koki is ready and I'm beginning to love what I'm seeing right now. So it is time for tasting. This is the final result, guys. Our koki is ready. But this one right here is the bundle that Grandma put rice in it. She said rice in koki is awesome. I've never tried it before. everybody ate Koki and the ears were dancing.
Ears were dancing.
Maybe mine will start dancing. You guys remember that advert on CNTV years ago? The person opened the Koki. By the time he tasted the Koki like this, the ears started dancing. Maybe mine will dance. Awesome grandma. So my exquisites, my personal people, yeah, that is how we do it here on Elsie and the Girls. Hope you all enjoyed watching our Koki video, and if you did and you would love to encourage us, then please give us a big thumbs up. And if there is anything you wish to understand or what you think we can do differently, please also leave us a comment in the comment section below. I look forward to it. If you are new on our platform, please, I encourage you to subscribe. Encourage your girl, guys. Subscribe and join the Exquisite family. Thank you very much for subscribing. I wish you all a blissful day. Stay blessed and productive. Bye for now.